Ikora tells me that Commander somebody, I don't care, has a plan to attack the so-called Almighty. A plan unsupported by any data. However, there are remnants of an old interplanetary defense network here. We shall use it to assess the Almighty's capabilities. Then, we will tell Zavala precisely why his plan is wrong. And oh, I will relish that. Meanwhile, I refuse to squander valuable research opportunities. Therefore, you shall be my assistant. Go. All this talk wastes my time.
As we all know, Zavala plans to attack the Almighty.
Typical Titan idiocy. I'm sure he thought, Gaul has a sun destroyer. I don't need a plan. I'll simply headbutt it.
It's desperation, Asher.
We've got the power going, but the drill is still in our way.
Ha! What a gloriously irritating commitment to safety standards.
There has to be a manual override somewhere in that base.
I find it incredible that those myopic Red Legion ignorami did not realize they were drilling directly into a war mind vault.
Stranger things happen every day.
I'm detecting a spike in paracausal energy. Stereoneutrino particles have quintupled.
He means watch out for the Taken. You should hire a translator, Asher.
I think we've got the drill going.
Good. Return to the drill site and get into the war mind vault. I am eager to discredit Vuvu Zela's plan to attack the Almighty.
Asher, Ikora, we're on our way into the vault.
This will be rich. I will ask Zavala, can you tell me in zettajoules the Almighty's expected destructive capacity? And he will say, no, Asher, I cannot, because I am a reckless fool.
Ignore Asher.
You should be able to directly manipulate Io's hyperparticle dimensions to collapse the portal.
Sorry, what?
Your hands! Use your hands to pick up the energy.
So, what can we expect from this place?
A cascading hellscape of infinite change. My fire team required dozens of resurrections on our expedition.
And I'm sure it was uphill both ways to the lake where you lost your arm.
We waste my time with a vapid joke, but yes, paradoxically, it was. You should now find yourself staring into the inscrutable nostril of a slumbering machine. Proceed inside.
Sorry, nostril? You're sure about that?
You suggest I would say anything I am not certain of?
Guardian, listen to this. That black oily stuff that runs through Cabal armor, apparently it's got multiple functions. Assuming we can trust this intel.
Do you not trust facts? Hydrostatic organogel affects gravitational throughput for bipeds and vehicles. This is objectively true.
Wait, that liquid inside Cabal armor is also ship fuel?
More skepticism. Shoot them in their ridiculous helmets, analyze the results, and see for yourself.
If there is a stockpile inside the ship, then the Cabal are planning something big. You have enough firepower to destroy it all?
Destroying it is a wasted opportunity. The chemical makeup of the organogel contains pathways for data transmission.
Don't listen to Asher. Destroy that stuff, Guardian.
Don't listen to whatever her name is. The answer is sabotage.
So you're saying I can hack their body fuel?
No. Well, yes.
The fuel supply. When any device... You stopped listening, didn't you?
But I am listening. Continue your stealthy work, Hunter. That organogel is no treasure to be pilfered.
Didn't you?
But I am listening. I knew a fellow warlock would choose correctly.
Any device... You stopped listening, didn't you?
But I am listening, and I am in disbelief that a Titan chose not to blow everything up.
I've sabotaged their entire supply.
Those Cabal simpletons will display their ignorance on a grand scale. I cannot wait. And left things remarkably undestroyed. How novel.
If I know the Legion, they'll be bringing out the big guns once they realize what you all did.
That explosion triggered some kind of seismic alarm. The Cabal are sending reinforcements.
Nothing a Warlock can't handle. Remember, targeted destruction.
I cannot believe you abandoned after I explained. Ah!
This is a perfect spot.
And here they come, just like Sloan said.
Then put away your weapons and revel in your handiwork.
Asher, you are a genius.
Do not waste my time with redundant flatteries. Instead, ruminate on the result of this experiment. Wanton destruction does not equate to victory.
But it sure does feel good. Great work all around. You too, Asher.
Ah, Assistant. You are just in time to join my Dimensional Anomaly Research Group.
Captain, hello. Asher Mir says that I will provide the computational support, and you will provide the brute force. He is very rude.
Let us begin with barbaric close combat against the Taken. It is a scientifically sound proposition and is in no way suspicious.
This much taken radiation can't be healthy.
Nonsense. There is no continuing danger from exposure to Taken radiation.
Incorrect, Asher Mir. I will now list all 14 permanent debilitating effects from long-term contact with extra-dimensional matter.
No need for that. Assistant, continue the experiment. Make your way to the Red Legion's research facility.
We're almost to the research base, so we just walk around, but in a Taken-y way.
The Taken will think you're one of them and flood into the European dead zone. Asher Mir said it would be like a plague and a scourge.
That outcome is only guaranteed if we do not destroy the Blights. Do not overload the test subject with extraneous data.
Test subject? Something feels different. I think it's working.
They're gonna get taken.
Excellent!
He means that you have performed the correct actions. The Taken will now flood into the surrounding area like a scourge.
And therefore, the experiment has progressed. Destroy the Blights immediately!
That did it. All the Blights are gone.
Except for the ones all across the solar system. That will continue to happen for eternity. Or at least until the sun burns out.
That has not been scientifically proven. But otherwise, well done, research group. The Red Legion has shown a measurable vulnerability to concentrated entropy. Definitely worthy of further study.
Hear that, Asher? Another spire fall.
Much as it pains me to say it, I predicted you would succeed. Take my thanks and never speak of it again. Taken interference notwithstanding, you should now face an amygdalin causeway. Proceed. Avoid the density matrix.
You are certain that you know where they are?
Nothing is certain in the Pyramidion. My hypotheses are mere approximation.
So it's just us and a massive Vex gate.
Ah, the Vex Gate at the center of the lake.
What lake?
The lake where you will grind Brachion's horns into dust and crush its chassis beneath your boot. That lake! My projections show that you've reached the synthoneural terminus at the center of the lake.
Maybe the lake is a metaphor.
Summon the Genesis Mind. Destroy it. Make it suffer. And it is not a metaphor! Well, did you find Brachion? Did you sever its arm from its chassis and send it spiraling into the infinite?
It's dead. It's real dead. Brachion, Genesis Mind is no more.
Bring me its arm. I wish to hang it in a place of honor. If it's been destroyed, bring me the ashes. I have constructed an urn for them. Assistant, I have a task for you, but I fear your fleshy body is insufficiently resilient for my purposes.
Did you just say fleshy?
There's a garage nearby, full of armored vehicles. Procure one.
Doors open. Where can we find the Genesis Mind?
In the self-organized criticality of the synthoneural terminus.
No one knows what that means, Asher. Just make your way inside. We're analyzing live data from your team and... brace yourself. I believe our Gensum scribe is genuinely confounded.
Inaccurate! I have never been confounded in my life.
We're making good progress. I have a suggestion, though.
A suggestion?
Well, if the Vex stole irreplaceable data, wouldn't it be good to, recover some of it, instead of destroying it?
Huh, recover it. Huh. Yes. Yes. Well, fine. Do as you see fit. You should now be entering a Hilbert space, if the Taken have not misaligned the Pyramidian space geometric intuitions.
Gesundheit.
I did not sneeze, you fool. It is an infinite dimensional functional space. The Vex often... No, why am I wasting my breath?
We went through a gate, and now we're looking at a scary bottomless pit.
What? There is no pit. Only the fractal shores of a radiolarian lake.
This is nothing like Asher's stories of the Pyramidian. This is clearly some kind of trap. Asher's studying data on your current position. I believe he said impossible. 12 times and counting. Here, I'll patch him in.
Impossible. Impossible? But could it? No, that's impossible. Impossible! Why? What could govern such an impossible discrepancy?
Hey, Asher, are you picking up anything strange on channel J1869? Sounds kind of like music.
Channel J what? No, I hear nothing of consequence on any of my scanners, including this one.
That's weird. I bet I can track it back to the source.
Your lackluster attitude reminds me of... I can concentrate again. That's all that matters.
Did Ikora send you? Tell her I'm still 2 manuscripts behind. She writes too fast. If you are staring at my arm, leave. Now!
I think we're coming up on your test site, Asher.
You simply need to activate the field equipment to begin, and be gentle with it. It's yours to replace if it breaks.
Okay, Asher, something's definitely happening. But we've got a lot of Taken coming in.
Yes, yes, I expected they would be drawn by the anti-umbral pulses.
Field team to home team. We are 100% irradiated.
Excellent. Now we'll need calibrations. Act naturally, Assistant. Go punch something. I've planned a novel experiment, Assistant, and you shall be my guinea pig. I need you to gather radiation. Move. Go. Shoot.
We're happy to help, but why? What's the experiment?
I am trying to create synthetic light. If this experiment succeeds, then perhaps we can make new Guardians here.
It won't work, Asher. The energy here is not light, and science cannot manufacture blessings.
So you say, but you have not stopped me, have you? You want this to work, and it will. My theory is sound.
We got him, Asher. Looks like the Vex did steal files from the vault. Let's see. Some files about Mars, something named Anna Bray, and of course lots of data on the Warmind project. You'll have to take a look. I hope it's useful.
Hope is a logical fallacy. Only data leads to concrete solutions.
Asher can't figure out where you are. If he drops out, it's because he's thrown a tantrum and broken his microphone.
I heard that, you wretch.
He feels safe saying such things because he is on Io and I am not.
When we first met, I presumed you were quite useless. I'm sure you understand why. But you have disproved my hypothesis. You succeeded where I failed. You entered the Pyramidion and returned unscathed. Of course, you did not go so deep as I. You did not reach the lake. The Vex never fail to leave their mark. The Taken will discover that in due time. And as for you, you warrant further observation.